Hi, folks. This is Sue Bell from Market Domination Solutions. We're here for day 3 of the Christmas giveaway. So, just a little bit of house cleaning before we jump into the drawing and all that kind of good stuff. Shoot, the drawing. I don't have that up yet, but that's okay. I just want to let you guys know that last time folks were shocked because they hadn't heard of the sale that we had going on with Extreme Ninja Training. So we extended it for a couple more days. My email was a little screwed up going out, didn't get the delivery that it should have. So we extended it to give everybody a chance to hop in at 50% off. Got all new training coming for this year um, that that is going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, I talk all about it in the video. The point of this is not to do a sales pitch, so I will avoid that. All right. So the next thing on the list, the giveaway for everybody. Something that I haven't released before. I have a couple of email marketing checklists. So let me drop this in for you guys, and then I'll go through and tell you about it a little bit. No worries. See, the links and everything will be on the replay, so if you can't pick them up now because you're on your phone, you'll be able to watch the replay and get the links and everything again later. So, so the email marketing checklist, the checklist itself, I think, is pretty self-explanatory. Um, you know, it's been a couple of years since I did my last email class, and the thing that I think has changed the most in my head is everything is optimized for mobile, right? So I don't do really any graphics anymore. I want to make sure that, you got your subject line, and then right after that, people see that next line usually on their phone. So you want to make sure that that next line has got some good converting, something that's going to get people to open the email and read it, right? And and I also don't do really long emails. I know there's still some people who do long emails, but I put all the time and energy into the landing page, and I don't put so much content into the emails anymore because I figure if you're on your phone, it's hard to read. So anyway, we've updated the marketing checklist so that it reflects all of those good things from. This is excerpt from the last time I did an email course, and then the other thing that I included with this is the tracking, which for me is the most important thing. Now, a lot of folks out there, they say, you should track what day and what time and what your open rate and your click-through rate is and all that kind of good stuff, because different days, different times, you get different opens. And I don't find that so much. I find, like, if it's a busy time of the day, then it might take longer for my average number of people to actually open and read the email. I usually get a pretty good open rate right away, but I can tell sometimes people come back later and really read it and click through. But I don't really have a good day, a good time to send out. And that's what I've seen just with my list, with my open stuff. But the subject line makes all the difference in the world. If it's a boring subject line, you can forget about it. And if it's enticing, and so it's helped me to figure out what my list is interested in. And while I have my list segmented into their different interests, I still send out broadcasts to everybody when I've got news. And so it's interesting to see. That's probably the most valuable thing that I do in terms of like looking at what the opens are. So I've got 2 columns for opens. One's the percentage and one is the number, because for me, I have enough people on my list that 17% can actually be quite a range in the number of opens. So I have the percentage so that I can take a look, and like that's an easier number to read so I can see it faster. But then I've also got the actual number of opens. The same thing with clicks. I've got a percentage, but then I've actually got the actual numbers. And then the desired action, like why did I send the email, right? Like what was it that I wanted people to do? So that's like a text field. And then how many people actually took the action? How many purchases were made or how many forms were filled out. I put that in there as well. And so then that helps me to just kind of get a feel for, tracking, like what was the after effect. And I sometimes have some notes out to the side what I may have done differently or weirdly, or what may have happened, those kinds of things. So that's the tracking in a nutshell. All right. So oh, can you guys not see the tab at the bottom? Let me pull this up. I know if you're on a small device, you're not going to see, but you've got the checklist down here and the tracking down here. All right. Good. 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 Okay, so let me see what else I'm supposed to talk about. So that's the giveaway for everybody. So I need to open up my listy thingy here, and I need for somebody to give me a number. Let's make it between 1 and 500 this time. And I have to get around to the people who are actually subscribed. Woo! All right, 497. That's a big number. Fortunately, I don't have to count one by one this time, right? All right, so let me get the filter set here for the people who are actually interested in winning. Has a tag. Christmas. Apply. So now, hypothetically, oh wow. I'm glad I set a number that high. That's all I can say. I should be able to count like, yeah, right? Exactly. Exactly. All right. So Donald Watson is our winner today at position 497. Congratulations, Donald. What you won is a month of Extreme, and yes, exactly. Congratulations. It's really good because you're going to get a bunch of goodies in there this month, and being in there for the next 30 days, you're going to get access to our first fast track module, and you're also going to get the discount for our first certification course. So it's a good month to win. All right. Congratulations, Donald. Let me just make a note of the winner here so that I can send him an email because he's not on the call today. And whoops. Yeah, that'll work. All right. So you guys are going to want to make sure that you're on the next 2 webinars. I should give you the link for the next 2 webinars because this Thursday we've got some really good webinars planned. There'll be replays too, so if you can't make the webbies, then don't worry about it. There will be replays and they'll be open for everybody. But this Thursday we're going to talk about the agency model, and I'm going to give you a really, really, really awesome lead magnet that you're going to be able to implement. It's actually a members area that you're going to be able to implement. For those of you who are agencies, not all of my gifts are available for everybody and appropriate for everybody. They're all available, but they're not necessarily appropriate. But that's going to be cool. And then the next Thursday, a week from Thursday, we're going to talk about mass page generators, and I am going to show you evil trick number 45 for mass page generators. All right, so those are the next 2. Oh, I should give you the link. Absolutely. I'm glad somebody's reminding me. Absolutely. Let me drop the link in here. I'm waiting for go-to. I'm sorry. Tuesday, Thursday, share, copy, link, registration. Pop that in for everybody. And then the last thing I want to do is make sure, if you guys have not signed up yet, make sure that you're signed up on the list, because our prizes are going to get bigger and bigger and bigger until we finally get to the big kahuna on Christmas Eve, which is just going to be insane. I'm not going to pull the curtain back any further than that, but just know that it's insane. It's going to include a trip plus a whole lot more. So, yeah, exactly. Exactly. So make sure you're on the winner list. Make sure that on this page over here that you have opted into the little red bar and that you're actually on the list. All right, guys, thanks for joining us today. And we'll be back Thursday for the agency webinar. And we'll be back again on Wednesday and again on Friday for day 4 and day 5. And we'll see you there. Thanks, everybody.